The Global Network for Sustainable Development, in collaboration with other civil society organizations, has condemned the alleged leaked audio conversation between the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi and the founder of Living Faith Church Bishop David Oyedepo. Ambassador Phil Roberts, the convener of the group, disclosed this during a press conference in the nation's capital.
We condemn in strong terms the unnecessary noise about the purported leaked audio conversation between the Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, and the founder of the Living Faith Church, Bishop David Oyedepo. For the record, Obi's team has since discredited the said audio conversation. His media aide, Valentine Obeyem, made this clear in a statement on Sunday that his principal's conversation with Oyedepo was badly doctored. So why the noise? Even if the purported conversation were to be true, key political actors have made bigoted statements in both the past and in the present. And today, we see them in power, and no one has said anything about them. President Muhammadu Buhari, while contesting for the presidency, once said that the Muslims should not vote for Christians. And today he sits comfortable as the president of our dear country, Nigeria. He even threatened that the dogs and the baboons would be soaked in blood should the election not be conducted as expected. Now the question is, who are the dogs and who are the baboons? These questions always come up. At the height of the tension over Muslim tickets, some Islamic clerics gathered and declared that it was a jihad, and if the Tinubu and Shetima lost the election, it would be a loss or defeat for Islam. Now, I ask this question: what is worse, perpetrating an evil or creating awareness about the evil being perpetrated? What is worse, waging a religious war or crying out that a religious war is being waged? What is worse, killing a people or crying that people are being killed? Those calling out Peter Obi today are nothing but a bunch of shameless hypocrites. Furthermore, Section 37 of the 1993 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as amended, provided for the rights of privacy of citizens. Every citizen of Nigeria is entitled to their privacy, be it in their homes. Communications with people by way of letters, telephone, or telegraph is protected and guaranteed by the Constitution of our dear country, Nigeria. Those who leaked the purported telephone conversation acted in breach of a citizen's confidentiality and the right to privacy, and it is malicious, callous, and criminal for placing Obi's purported private conversation in the public domain. Those behind this act and behind the plot are liable to criminal prosecution. It is a shame that a party that claimed to have won election has resorted to underhand practices and cheap blackmail against a purported loser instead of defending their victory in court. We are even more angered by Femi Fani-Kayode, as you call him, FFK, on his call to the security agencies to declare Peter Obi a master terrorist for purportedly describing the election as a religious war. If we are to be in a sane society, I think Femi Fani-Kayode should be in the prison by now with all the things he's doing. But nobody is saying anything. Why? We also want to use this medium to ask the Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, to press charges against those who leaked the doctored telephone conversation with Bishop Oyedepo. The leaked conversation is an invasion of his privacy. With incidents like this, one may be forced to ask if we are now safe in Nigeria to have private telephone conversations. We therefore call on the telecommunication companies in Nigeria to rise up to their responsibility of protecting their customers' privacy. Finally, we called on Nigerians to ignore the blackmail and focus on retrieving the mandate they gave to Peter Obi from those who stole it.
We are coming to tell them that enough is enough. They must not, by any guise, demonize our religious leaders. Therefore, we want to bring to the notice of Nigerians as an organization that Nigerians have all seen the APCs and its cohorts diverting our attention as a nation from the procured mandate of their presidential candidate, scavenging for fake AI, acclaimed leaked audio of Bishop Oyedepo and His Excellency Peter Gregory Obi. We saw all the shenanigans on rampage in the general election, yet the APC and its government are strategically positioned to fuel the inordinate criminal tendencies that visited Nigeria during the general election. We saw the maiming, rigging, voter suppression and intimidation, arson and ethnic profiling, killing, snatching of ballot boxes, police brutality, assault, aiding and abetting Agberus and their political godfathers. Above all, INEC went ahead and declared the already fraud election in favor of the ruling party at a cost yet to be fully investigated. Such a procured election result that both local and international observers were all disappointed, and even in the state of Kogi, we saw a horrible and terrible case where the Adavi local government chairman practically thawed voted ballot papers of the opposition with associated dangerous crime that engulfed the 2023 general election.